these past few days have really brought it back to the forefront. But the US Open Cup and all the discussion of what the future of that tournament looks like, even as soon as this season. What is your opinion on how we've seen MLS and US soccer go about what we've seen in the last few days?
Yeah, it's very fluid. I've been on multiple calls this weekend, trying to understand positions, what's taking place. And ultimately, if you take a step back and you just look at cup competitions around the world and you look what it does for the sport, you look what it does for the communities that are not as mature or don't have an organization that is, is rooted as the history or the investment or the infrastructure, whatever it may be. And you look what those cup competitions do, right? They help grow the sport. And ultimately, that's what I believe is what a cup competition is. You see the upsets, you see the Davids go into and beat the Goliaths, right? And it's really cool to see those types of things. And that helps grow, right? You even look at this past year and you look at some of the teams in our league that Pittsburgh's and Sacramento a couple years ago, and you see the turnout for the games, the league games after they go deep into the run. You look at FC Cincinnati, right? And that organization and what that meant to them and their deep cup run. So you see examples of that here in our own market in the US over the past couple of years. You see that clearly in other countries around the world. So it's a competition that to me helps stem growth in soccer communities around the country. And I would love for that to continue that way. What it looks like moving forward, I couldn't tell you. Personally, I'm disappointed in U.S. soccer. That's the honest truth. I obviously don't know all the details and all the intimate stuff that's taking place, but from my vantage point, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that it's even gotten this public. Because to me, it's setting us backwards. We're focused on something else that's taking away on us focusing, helping grow the sport. And that's disappointing for me. For us as an organization, we want to compete and we want to win trophies, right? And so the opportunity to compete, I don't know what the format's going to look like this year. I don't know what the format's going to look like next year. But I do know that if we have an opportunity as an organization to participate in it, we're going to participate. And we're going to go out there and we're going to try to win games, because I think our community, our fans like to come out and watch Phoenix Rising, and they support Phoenix Rising. And so whatever game we're playing, whatever opponent that is, whatever competition, we're going to go out and we're going to give it our best. And that's a competition that we haven't had a lot of success in over the years, that we need to have some success in, and something that irritates me just the way it's always gone down. But ultimately, to answer your question, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't sit here. I mean, I got off a call 2 hours ago with people around the league, and there's still a lot of question marks. And I probably got 3 or 4 calls and emails that have happened over the last 30 minutes since I've been sitting here with you. Everyone's talking about it, right? Publicly, everyone's talking about it at the league level. We're all trying to understand it, but that's because it's really important to us. It's really important to our club. It's important to the clubs around the league. It's important to our league that we have this opportunity to go out there and compete and showcase our clubs, our organizations, our growth, our development, and help other markets grow and develop as well. So I don't have. You have everything I know, and I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated, but I do know if in whatever format exists this year, we want to compete in that format, and we want to go out and win it.